Yes, good evening. How was your day? I believe you had a great day. Monday, always stressful, but I believe you had a great day in your workplace and your business and whatever endeavors you were doing. I believe you had a great time. And I want to also heartily welcome you for today's training. This is the 13th day of the training. We have completed 2 weeks out of the 1 month, and we are left with 2 weeks to complete the training. And I'm delighted that we have, you know, come thus far. We started. It was as if we were joking, but we are moving and we are progressing. And thank God that you are progressing with us. You are being part of the journey, making the journey beautiful and, you know, so refreshing. So I want to appreciate all of you for taking time to also join us in today's meeting. You are welcome. And I believe that today we're also going to have a great time to study together because I'm also learning from you as much as you are learning from me as well. So I know that we're going to have a great time. At the end of the day, we will appreciate the time we spent together here today. So once again, my name is Tavli Joshua, and on behalf of the Governing Council of the Institute of Global Peace and Conflict Management, I welcome you for today's training, and I know that we're going to have an interesting interaction. So cooperate with us, participate fully, participate in all aspects, and also let someone know about the meeting. Let someone know that something is happening here. You know, you can, let the message can share so that people can know that we are doing something like this and they can benefit from it as well. And next month, we are going to do alternative dispute resolution. Our training for next month is going to be on alternative dispute resolution. So I'm announcing it for those of you that want to participate in the alternative dispute resolution. Then next month is also going to be powerful and wonderful. So in today's training, we are going to look at a very vital and important topic, a topic that I believe that all of us should be interested in. And that is, we are going into module 5. We have covered 4 modules in 2 weeks, and we are going into module 5. And in the module 5, we're going to look at emotional intelligence in personal development. All right? Emotional intelligence in personal development. You must develop to yourself emotionally. Do you understand? And the only thing that can help you to attain true success is when you are able to develop your emotion to an extent that you'll be able to control yourself, reflect on yourself, regulate yourself, and behave in a manner that is, considered as a situation whereby someone can look at it and say, this is a matured person. Okay, when you respond to an issue, somebody said this is a matured response. Do you understand? So when you hear people make this kind of statement, it means that the person that they are referring to has developed himself emotionally to an advanced level. All right. So we are talking about emotional intelligence in personal development. For you to achieve true success, you must be able to develop yourself emotionally. All right. Your emotional intelligence must be advanced for you to have true success in life. Otherwise, you have success today, tomorrow your anger destroys it, tomorrow your mouth destroy it, tomorrow your impatience destroy it, tomorrow your overexcitement and anxiety destroy it. Do you understand? So you need to develop yourself to a point whereby you can be able to be stable even under pressure. You are not being worried, you are not disturbed. You maintain your cool. Do you understand? And then you respond when necessary. In by doing this, you will have less challenges. By doing this, you will have less issues. Do you understand? So these are the issues. So emotional intelligence in personal development is critical, and that is why we are going to look at it as a topic. Do you understand? So emotional intelligence in personal development is essential for personal development because it involves understanding and managing emotions, both your own emotions and those of others. Do you understand? So you are not just managing your own emotion, but you are also managing the emotions of others because you are putting more effort to understand your emotion as well as the emotions of others. And you can be able to adequately manage your emotion and also to a large extent manage the emotions of others to achieve productive interactions, achieve whatever goal you want to achieve in that interaction. Do you understand? So it's very, very important and it's very critical that as a person, you should make effort to develop your emotional intelligence abilities and skills. And I think that is the reason why some of us are in this class today, because we want to develop our emotions. We want to develop our emotions to a point whereby we'll be able to put ourselves and emotions in check at all time. And that is why you are here today. All right. So let's look at what this covers. So we're going to look at unit 1 of this module 5, and we're looking at self-reflections and personal growth. Self-reflection and personal growth. All right. Personal growth, you know, self-reflection is the bedrock of personal growth. Do you understand? And for you to be able to grow as a person, you should be able to carry out regular reflections on your, emotional impulses. Do you understand? You have to ask certain questions. You have to, you know, apply some certain emotional intelligence techniques like mindfulness and so many other things, self-control, self-awareness. All of those things must be put in place for you to attain personal growth. Do you understand? So now let's look at the importance of self-reflection in personal development and emotional intelligence. All right, self-reflection is crucial for personal development and emotional intelligence, and there are areas that we are going to consider. We are going to look at the role of self-reflection in personal development. All right, let's look at the role of emotional intelligence in personal development. So first and foremost, we're going to look at something like self-awareness. Self-awareness is something we have been discussing, all right? But taking time to reflect helps you understand who you are, what you value, and what drives your action. Do you understand? That is why you must make all effort. And we have been insisting on this. You must make all effort necessary as much as possible as a person to understand yourself first. That is the number one point of call for you to be considered as emotionally intelligent person. You must understand yourself, who you are first. Your inability to understand who you are may impair certain personal growth. Do you understand? It may hinder certain personal development. So you need to understand yourself first. So self-awareness is critical, it's a key. So this self-awareness is the foundation for growth. It's the foundation. We say it's the foundation for growth. Do you understand? It's the foundation on which any other activity, is built on. Your ability to understand others. How can you understand others when you don't understand yourself? That is impossible. So first and foremost, the point of call is paying attention to understand who you are first will help you to go to the extent of understanding someone else. If you cannot understand yourself as a person, How can you understand someone who is far from you, or you just know, or you are interacting with? Do you understand? So self-awareness is one role that you know you need to play in personal development. Understand yourself first. Number two, clarifying goals. Clarifying goals. Clarifying goals. Reflecting on your experiences allows you to pinpoint what you truly want. All right, what you truly want is you are not wind that they will just be, pushing you, and then you just moving here, everywhere you are there. This one you are there. No, know what you really want. It's not every job application that you apply. If some of us, because we are looking for a job, every a job opening we see, we just send CV. Every job, and we'll just be sending CV until we are worn out, and then we say that I'm tired of looking for a job. I have submitted more than 100,000 of applications. I have not received a call because you have been just moving. You don't know really what you want. If you know what you really want, you will pay attention to it and pursue it to a logical conclusion. That's why you must clarify your goals. Do you understand? So clarify your goals. Know what you truly want. That will help you to set specific and meaningful goals for your future. Do you understand? What do you want? You want to work, you want to do business. There are some businesses that if you want to do, first and foremost, you need to also have experience. So if you, for instance, now you want to do a particular business, let's say trading, then you must go and join someone and know how to learn how to do trading. And then you set up your business and begin to trade so that you know certain secrets of the business. Do you understand? So you don't need to be, you want to do trading, but at the same time you want to do farming, at the same time you want to do office work. So how are you going to do it? Do you understand? So know what you want. Yes, there are certain things that you can do comfortably when you combine efforts or when you combine them. But make sure that if you're going to do any combination of anything, then you should be able to balance the two so that you will neither be there or here. Do you understand? So know how you are going to combine whatever you want to put together and be doing at the same time. So do it effectively. But know first and foremost what you really want. That will help you and that will cause you to experience meaningful growth, not just for now, but also for your future. Do you understand? So first and foremost, we say that you must be aware of yourself. You must clarify goals. Then the third thing is learning from the past. Learning from the past. Okay, you have past experiences. You have past experiences. All right. So by examining what has worked or not worked in the past, you can gain insight that inform your choices moving forward. Do you understand? Leading to better outcomes. So when you sit down and look at what has happened, this is the work of reflection. Reflection, the role of reflection in personal development. Do you understand? When you look at the past, what has worked, what did not work, and what make this one work and what make this one not to work, that will inform you to take better decisions. For instance, now you were in a relationship before and the relationship did not work. What now you want to go into a new relationship and then you are trying to ask questions. What happened that my first relationship did not work? All right. So you begin to point it out. And so when you are making your decision to go for a new relationship, you are looking at those factors or those things that you will observe in the former relationship that way that caused the relationship not to go through. Then if you see those elements in this relationship, then there's a probability that this one too will not go through. So what do? You just withdraw. Do you understand? So this is how reflecting on the past or learning from the past will help you to take informed decisions. Do you understand? So it's very critical that in investment, maybe you do an investment. I have talked about a relationship. Let me talk about something else. Maybe you put your money into certain investment. Do you understand? And they didn't work. What happened? Learn from experience so that you know the kind of investment you do. For those of us, I'm talking to you that have this experience, you know what I'm talking about. I myself have been victim of certain investment. You understand? So now, if somebody says come and scam them, I'm just wondering what is how it happens, because some of us have learned from experience. So it's very, very difficult for a scammer to come and scam you. You understand? So that's what it means. So past experiences teach you. But by the way, they say that experience is the best teacher. So I believe that when you, at least, and most especially, if you are a victim of a situation that you have suffered in the past, up to 2, 3 times, then you have a problem with your emotions. So you need serious emotional training. So learning from the past is number 3. Number 4, better decisions. Reflecting on previous choices enhances your ability to make informed decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Do you understand? With your values and aspirations. You value peace. You are here to learn anything that has to do with peace. That's why you are here. Do you understand? Well, you are learning emotional intelligence today. Some of you learn peace education, although 7 days. Even that one, we're going to reintroduce it for 1 month training. Do you understand? And it's going to be very, very powerful. And then we'll come to peace and conflict management, 1 month, very powerful. All right. So better decisions, and decisions that align with your values, your principles as a person. Do you understand? There are certain things that somebody will say you should do. You say, no, 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 you cannot do it. There's somebody called me. He said, please, sir, when you are coming for the copy of your ID card, I want you to guarantee me for a job. I say, any job that requires a guarantor, I'm not involved. Don't call me. I say that, and I say it because of experience. Do you understand? And maybe the experience may not be directly, but someone experienced something negative from guaranteeing somebody. And so I learned from that, even though it was not from me directly, but I learned from it. And then I say anything guarantee, I'm not part of it. Do you understand? No, there are certain things that you can guarantee someone, but there are others that you cannot. Most especially when it comes to taking loans, when it comes to job, employment, that has to do, because somebody will go and steal something in the organization around, and then you'll be. That's how my friend pay B, is that he did not fight court cases. And so it has taught me a lesson, though I wasn't the one involved directly, but the experience and my conversation with him tells me that I should be mindful of the kind of guarantee that I give to people. Do you understand? I should mind, and I should know at least the person to some extent before I give such kind of guarantee. I cannot just go and guarantee because of my tribal person. Oh, we are sharing the same faith. No, calm down. So better decisions, building resilience in case of adversity, in case of challenges, in case of the unfortunate incidences happening to you or in your organization or for anything, for your business. How do you come out of it strong? How do you look at setbacks? Do you look at setback as period of reflections and learning, and then a kind of a preparation to come back very strong and powerful? Or do you look at as a misfortune, and that your people in the village have come after your life, and that the witches and wizards in your village don't want you to succeed? Is that how you see setbacks? If this is how you see challenges, yes, there are possibilities that such may be. You understand? Yeah, because we are in the wicked world where people intentionally want to bring people down. Do you understand? It's possible you may experience something like that, but even at that, know that there are certain things that also the witches and the powers of the witches and the wizard also obey and fears. So you too get yourself up. Let that motivate you also. And say that, okay, me too, I have to take. So you come back out of the situation strong, not minding what happened. Do you understand? So that is what it means. I'm talking to you. I also experienced a crash when you rise to a certain point and you crash to zero. Do you understand? Zero. It was as if the whole of my life was on fire. Do you understand? But resilience. You refuse to give up. You refuse to pack your car and go to the village. Since the village people want you not to succeed, okay, let's you Kokuma go and meet them in the village. No, you refuse to say no, you're not a village person. So you face your life. Do you understand? So in times of adversity, please mind your thoughts. Mind the way you are thinking. If you are thinking too wide, you will go wide. Do you understand? So that's why you should just think mindfully and carefully and control your emotions so that you will not go off course. Do you understand? So that you will not go off points. Just take your time, reflect on what has happened, and then strategize, re-strategize, and see how you can come out of the situation. All right. So helping, if you are able to see, challenges as opportunities, then it will help you to, bounce back very strong. Do you understand? So learn how to take challenges as opportunities. Don't look at challenges as problems. Always, that's in conflict. Let me tell you, in conflict management, no, not in conflict management, in conflict, because we have categories of conflict, of addressing conflicts. Either it's conflict management, conflict resolution, or conflict transformation. Do you understand? Turning the negative into positive. And that's the point I'm talking about now. So when you look at challenges as opportunities, then you navigate through the challenge and turn the challenges into something positive, or bring something positive out of your challenge, out of the challenge. Do you understand? So that is how you should be looking at issues that come your way, most especially difficult times. Sometimes difficult times may come to you, you will just say that, well, you just have to like, okay, maybe it's because God has something better for my life. That's why he allowed these things to happen. You just give yourself that kind of comfort. Do you understand? Just so that you will not go and misbehave. You are just taking it by faith that, well, maybe it's an act of God just have the best way he wants me to go, and that is why he's doing this for me. Do you understand? Just preparing me for something better. So by the time you look at it like that, you will not go and you will not be depressed. You will not be, because depression, that some people when I say that at some point everything crashed and I had nothing, then what means is that some people got to that state and they didn't survive it. They died. Do you understand? Because if you were having money, having some cars, moving here and there, moving money here and there, and then suddenly you are looking for house rent, you are looking for food even for your children. So how do you at that time, how many people can survive it? Very, some people cannot survive it. Do you understand? And that's why some develop sudden sicknesses, and then before you know it, it's a history. So, but it's the level to which they have not been able to develop their emotions. Develop your emotion to a point that even in time of adversity, in times of challenges, you are able to withstand it and come out of it strong. That's what makes you to be an emotionally intelligent person. It's not by succumbing to those challenges. So if you are able to manage your challenges and come out of it strong, better, then you have just perfect what we call resilience. You are a resilient person. So let's look at the role of reflections in emotional intelligence. All right. So understanding emotions, self-reflection also allows you to identify and understand your emotions, which is key to managing them effectively. You cannot manage anything you don't know. You cannot get to a destination of which you don't know the road or the route that will take you there. Do you understand? So you first and foremost identify your emotions. Let me tell you, for those of you that don't know me, I can easily get angry. That's I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you about myself now, as I'm talking to you now. You know, I used to get angry very easily, highly irritated. Do you understand? So, so I came to discover that that was also a problem, not just for me interacting with people who are may misunderstood and they may also misunderstand me, but at the same time, it was also constituting pains in my heart. Do you understand? Pains. So I began to learn how to lessen things that provoke me. That is, you something may look like something that ordinarily should provoke me, but I look at it as something that doesn't matter at all. I try to sometimes play the role of a fool in certain situations just because I don't want that situation to become a problem to me. Do you understand? And then I lessen it so I have my own peace. Do you understand? That is what it is. So my ability to be able to navigate through the state of being highly irritated and getting angry easily is because I'm able to first and foremost identify for myself that I do get easily irritated. Do you understand? That's number one. So that was a good reason for me to get. When I was small, I used to fight too. You understand? I'm telling you now. When I was small, I used to fight. There's one day I out when time school was over, and then there's one boy that used to torment me seriously. And he used to behave as if he's the only person in that school, and he will be fighting. You know, we have different uh, roads that connect to the school. So some people come from this side, some people come from this side, some people from this side. So we used to fight along those roads, like okay, this road and this one now they're fighting. Do you understand? So and then that boy used to torment people all the time. So one day we closed from school like this, primary school, we used to close by 1:30 then. So I said, me and this guy, we must settle this matter today like this. And then we went into fight. We grabbed ourselves, and that's how we locked ourselves. From 1:30 to 5 p.m., we still. When my father was coming back from farm, they told him that your son is fighting there. They met him since 1:30 p.m. He refused. He's still fighting. They are there under the mango tree. They are fighting there. So my father came and grabbed me. I lock with the guy. No, like, do you understand? Like the hawk and the bat. We lock ourselves there. My father grabbed me. That day, I made the decision not to fight again. Do you understand? Because of the beating I received from my father. So that is what it means. So, but when I grow up, I begin to understand, let the fight, and my easily getting irritated and getting angry. Do you understand all those stuff? And then I begin to see how I work on myself and things like that and things like that, and then easily get over such issues. Do you understand? But these are things that you do constantly. You are just being conscious of it so that you will not just be a victim of a situation that you are like. Because of the fact that I've been able to develop myself and understand my impulses that can, misguide me. One day I was driving in the city of Sokoto. So an Okada man came from behind, and I don't know what happened. He hit me from behind and then just bashed me at the back. And what happened? When I just stopped, I came out and discovered that my bomber was on the ground. What did I do? I carried my bomber, put inside my boot. I told him, bye, I hope you are fine. Do you understand? I drove off. If it were another person, another argument and anger and quarrel. Do you understand? I never. One day I was traveling from Bauchi. I was coming from Bauchi to Jos. So we're in an emergency braking situation. Somebody from behind, bah! I came out, I discovered that his bomber was on the ground. My own was still standing on the car. I say, sorry, sir. I hope you'll be able to fix your own car. I have a long journey to go. Bye. Went my way. Do you understand? I have no time to waste arguing why you hit my car, why this one. I have no such time. Any day, anytime. If you hit me, I cannot even wait. I will just be going. Do you understand? That is it. No time to waste. So you control your anger and then you behave like that. So developing empathy also is one of the role that reflection plays in emotional intelligence. Do you understand? Reflection, self-reflections. So reflecting on your interactions helps you to appreciate others' feelings. Do you understand? And perspectives, strengthening your ability to empathize. So ability to empathize. So developing your empathy skill is also very important. Try to understand with people's perspectives. Sometimes you may have a situation like that, and then the problem is that sometimes we want to collect damages. Do you understand? Like somebody should pay for damages being done. That's why somebody will hit you. You are arguing. All the effort is just for somebody to give you a certain amount of money so that you go and add and repair your car. But you forget to appreciate the fact that thank God it's not your life that is being affected here. It's just the car. Do you understand? So by the time you learn to appreciate the fact that it's not my life, it's just the car, then you'll be going your way with God. Thank you that it's not my life, because some people had such kind of similar situation and they didn't come out of it alive. So you have the opportunity to so once you begin to appreciate, you look at things in a different perspective, then you appreciate. And sometimes someone come to you one day. Okay, let me give you one example. One day, I bashed somebody from behind like that. And then what happened? I came out of it. And then what did I say? I said, sir, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was so close to you. And after I was trying to navigate the hold up and things like that. So I'm very, very sorry. I really apologize for inconvenience. So I talked to the man to a point that although he wanted to react, but the way I talked to him, maybe he tried to understand that, okay, anybody can have mistake can occur. So maybe he just tried to reason with me, and then he said I should go. So I carried my car and left. Do you understand? No issue. So things like that. So sometimes it's a matter of trying to reason with someone that when it's on the road, it can happen to me as well. So why should I Am I a Shylock that I will say I must take a bunch? So it doesn't matter. A bunch of your flesh, it doesn't matter. You can allow the person to go. You can go and repair your car. You move on. Do you understand? That's how it is. So enhancing communication by understanding your emotional responses, you can communicate more clearly and resolve conflicts more effectively. Like the issue I'm talking about there now. I was able to talk to the guy in such a way that him too, in the first place, he was reacting. So, but okay, in most cases, sometimes people in such kind of situation may also react back and all manner of things, but I rather approach him differently. And then we get the situation over. For me, if you bash me, I don't get time for you. To go my own thing. I will just look at you and say, sometimes I will even be telling you sorry, because sometimes I look at your damages, I'll feel that you are in the same trouble with me now. So I will tell you sorry, sir. I'll move on. It doesn't nothing change. The only thing that will happen is I'll go and spend money. Yes, that's why I'm alive looking for the money now. So is if I don't even spend it on the car, I may even spend it on something that is also more that I may not even be able to account for. So at least you should be grateful that it was saving your life that was taken. It's just car. So communication also will help you to resolve conflict effectively. Even when you are angry, when something that ordinarily would have offended you and get you upset to a point that you react for everyone to know that yes, you are very, very angry, but still you smile. You have reason to smile and just move on. You understand? Move on. So improving relationships. So reflecting on how you interact with others can highlight areas for growth in your social skills, leading to stronger connection. This is one thing that we must also learn, because we live in an interdependent world. It's like we're living in an ecosystem. Do you understand? And we interact with people on daily basis. And the truth of the matter is that we interact with people who are pushing different things. We have different goals, and sometimes we conflict. Do you understand? Because of our expectations and different desires and goals and ambitions. Do you understand? And values. So conflict is always arising. Do you understand? So what do you do? Try as much as possible to reflect. Look at some similar situations that have happened, and then that will help you to improve your relationship with others. Do you understand? So that is it. Try to understand people's expectations. People will also understand your expectations and appreciate you, and then you appreciate each other and facilitate, easy interaction. So emotional regulations. So regular reflections helps you to take a step back from your emotions, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. So you have to respond, like I said before, respond, not react. Don't react simply because you are angry. Don't react simply because you are overexcited. It's after overexcitement that some people are being kidnapped. Some fall victim of ritualists because somebody say, "Oh, let me give you a lift." You enter Jeep, way tinted that you don't know them. Once you enter, they say, you understand? Don't talk, don't shout, all the way. So don't be excited simply because somebody said, "Let me give you a lift." Might check very well before you enter. If somebody that you don't know, say, "Thank you, sir." you may proceed. Do you understand? Or it may be somebody you don't know, but where the person is, or maybe you just finished from a program and maybe people are coming out from there. It's possible you can accept such kind of lift. Or you are going on the road and then somebody just stops suddenly and say, okay, let me give you a lift. And then after excitement, you just enter. Oh, oh, it's a mistake. Do you understand? If you have survived it, it does not mean that you were emotionally intelligent. You were just so lucky that you enter a car that was not harmful. Otherwise, you may enter one chance in Abuja. You understand? So that's what it is. So emotional regulations, very important. It's not just when you are angry. It's not just when you are irritated. It's not just when you are anxious. But even overexcitement is not good. Don't be overexcited. There are some people that the position of authority overexcite them that they even don't even know, they don't coordinate themselves. Like so one of them that is that I don't want to mention them because I may be offending other people's sensibilities. So let me just leave it. But it seemed to me that he's so overwhelmed with the position, so overexcited. You understand? So, and he sometimes when he talks, he misbehave. You feel that he's emotionally overwhelmed with with the position. It's a position of authority, a well-respected position in this country. But I don't want to mention any name. I don't want to mention the position either, so that nobody will be offended here. Because I have people joining, some people are friends, the romance with some people, even when you talk about their party, they are not happy because you are offending their sensibilities. You understand? So this is how self-reflection help in personal growth. So when you are able to put all of this that we have mentioned, both the roles that self-reflection help in personal growth and also in emotional intelligence, they help you to be an embodiment of uh, someone who is emotionally intelligent. You understand? Capable of coming out of any situation, capable of handling any situation that comes your way. That's what we're talking about. I hope you guys are following me. So if you are following me, let me know you have joined this meeting. Let me know that you've joined. And also you can do way to share the link it with somebody to know that we are doing this kind of a thing here and it will benefit them. And apart from that, you can as well likes and also comment or ask your questions in the comment section. You can also just comment the question and let us know that you have understood. Do you understand? So that we know that yes, you are getting something and you are following. Do you understand? And we share the manual for the 2 weeks we have covered. I hope you have gotten your own manual. If you have not gotten your own manual, check in the group, the WhatsApp group where we have our participant there to be able to get the manual. So thank you very much. So we're going to look at the techniques for cultivating self-awareness and self-growth. Techniques for cultivating self-awareness and self-growth. What are those techniques that will help us to cultivate self-awareness and self-growth? All right. Let's look at the techniques that enhance self-awareness and fostering self-growth. One is journaling. That is journaling. What are we saying? Journal. Do you understand? Journaling. That is writing, taking notes. You're always writing. So what do you do in this regard? Write regularly about your thoughts, your feelings, and experiences. That is if you can be able to write. If you can be able to write, because it's not going to be easy for you to be always writing anyway, but if you can do it, it's better. It will help you to understand how you feel. But I can tell you that it's good if you can do it. Let's start from family matters. When it concerns family matters, How do you feel? So write your emotions, and then maybe we move from family matters to your workplace matters. Something happened. You go and sit down and write how you feel. Write your thoughts and experiences. Maybe in the process of doing this, there are certain things that you write. You look at them, you feel that you cannot. You rewrite. That's why sometimes when you write, even when you want to respond to certain things, you type the message. When you read it again, and that's why it's good that anytime you type a message, read before you post. Sometimes when you read the message again, the tune of the voice tells you that no, 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 it's sounding that you are angry. Do you understand? Sometimes I send a message to somebody, and then they consider my response to be harsh. Do you understand? So that's why it is important that you read the message first, so that you will notice the tune of the message. If the tune of the message is harsh, it first and foremost communicates to you first that this message, let's do adjustment. You change one or two keywords. Do you understand? To make it more appealing. Do you understand? So that's what it is. So journaling will help you. So, and what is the benefit of doing or journaling or taking notes of your thoughts and your feelings always? What is the benefit? It helps clarify your emotions and patterns. All right? Leading to deeper insight about yourself. It helps to clarify what your emotions and the patterns of occurrences and behavior. Do you understand? How they flow, what make them to react away, what makes certain differences. Do you understand? So you just take note and say, when something like this happens, this is the way I respond, or this is the way I react. You understand? These are the things that put me under pressure. These are the things that make me anxious. These are the things that may cause fears in me. Do you understand? Things like that. The second thing you need to do when it comes to techniques for cultivating self-awareness and self-growth is mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation. So what do you do here? Practice being present in the moment through meditation or breathing exercise. So breathe and breathe always. And then what do you do? And then you just be mindful meditation. Sit down and be quiet for a moment, please. Some of us talk from morning to evening. How about calm down? How will you be talking like that? Some of you talk to somebody to a point that the person is not interested, but you're still talking. Why? Can't you just have time to work just for once? Think and have a kind of self-reflection on certain things. Just be mindful. And what's the benefit of doing this? Increase awareness of thoughts and feelings without judgment. Enhancing emotional regulations. Do you understand? It enhances your emotional regulation, and also it helps you to reason with people without necessarily judging people or judging certain, because sometimes we take time to judge people and say so many things. Do you understand? So mindfulness meditation will help you to check your emotions and also regulate them. And then let's look at the next one is feedback seeking. What do you do here? Ask trusted friends, family or colleagues for honest feedback about your behaviors and strength. How do I behave today? Considering this matter, how was my response like? Do you understand? Ask them, How was my response regarding this matter? So your responses will help you to choose your fight carefully. Do you understand? It's because sometimes we don't reason and put our thoughts into consideration. That's why sometimes we engage in certain fight that finishes or ends our lives. Some people engage in certain fight that were not necessary and then cause them serious damages. Do you understand? Serious damages. Well, if you are mindful and you actually seek, you know, some form of consideration concerning a matter, then you will get a better decision. You get a better decision. That's why even if your wife offend you, don't send her away yet. Olga, calm down first. Let the anger finish. Let's see if you can still pursue her. But if the anger has not finished and you pursue her, maybe by the time she's gone and the anger is over, you will sit and lament and regret and call yourself foolish. You will say that I'm a foolish man, I'm the most foolish person in this world. I don't know what come over my life that I have to pursue my wife. Do you understand? By the time you cannot even go and cook, by the time hunger, where you like this small, you go and bring your wife back by yourself so that your foolishness will be classified. Do you understand? So that is why it is so don't just angrily take decisions. And this is where some people find it difficult. So, and in case you react to a situation, ask a colleague, ask a friend, how was my response? The colleague will tell you it was not a response, it was a reaction, or the way you reacted was not professional. Do you understand? Uh-huh. So we say, wow. So you just now maybe your friend will not tell you one or two things and then give you one or two advice. And then you may acknowledge it and say, well, sorry, next time I'll do better. I'll do better. Do you understand? Things like that. What's the benefit of seeking feedback? Provides external perspective that can reveal blind spots and areas for improvement. Because there are certain things that you think that you are not doing anything wrong. Whatever you are doing is correct. Until somebody tells you that, gives you a different perspective based on what you have done, that you discover that your actions were actually wrong. You shout at your wife in the public, and then for you, you feel like, it's your wife, you can talk to her anywhere you want. What is the problem? And you can talk to her anyhow you want. Eh? No, it's not like that. Even if you are angry, just wait, Oga. Calm down. When you get home, you can say, Madam, see what happened in the market. Don't say that what you did in the market. Don't even say that what you did in the market to say what happened in the market. Actually, I was not comfortable with it. I was not okay with it. You understand? Instead of shouting with her in the marketplace and then, you know, getting everybody in a situation that is difficult. So, self-reflection questions. Ask self-reflection questions. All right. Regularly ask yourself thought-provoking questions such as, what are my core values? What are my core values? What are my core values in life? What will I consider as my core values? As an institution, if you go to our website, you see our core values, right? If you go, you see our core values. What are our core values? We have talent. We put it as talent. And what is talent there? Talk about tolerance, amicability. Do you understand? So we we have talk about neutrality, we talk about, tranquility, talk about, so all of these are core values. Do you understand? So you need to have them. You have to have your own core values. As the organization have core values, those are guiding principles. Do you understand? They help you to guide your behavior, so that anything that you are going out of what you say is your core value, then you put it in check again. You bring it to put yourself in check again, so that you not go out of what you define as your values. Do you understand? There are certain things that you want me to do that I'll tell you that it's against my values and my beliefs. Do you understand? My principles. I cannot do them. You understand? So you cannot invite me, let us go and have a drink, maybe a beer joint drink. It's against my principle and my values. So I don't give the damn to alcohol. So you want me to go and drink alcohol, I will not go. But another person call is welcome, no challenge. But for me, it's not. So you can see that the differences. So values. So what are your values? For you, any woman that passes, you ask, how far now? Do you see that fine girl? So you, everything I get. So have values, so that you can also be respected. Do you understand? For you, it's money. If you see money, you never touch, it's a problem. That is. So define your values. Do you understand? Such a way that even money cannot influence you. As I'm here, I've rejected money several times, several, on several occasions, not once, not twice, not thrice. People will say, send me your account number, let me appreciate you what you have done. No, thank you very much. It's appreciated, but there's no need. I was just doing my job. Simple. And sometimes if I discover that you insist so much, I'll say, send into the institute account, so that I know that you're supporting the work of the institution, not me as a person. But me as a person, I avoid certain gifts that sometimes I feel that may put me under pressure. Do you understand? I understand all those things. So money doesn't influence me like that. Do you understand? Not that I don't accept gifts. You can give me gifts. I'm not saying if you have a gift for me, you give me, no, I will accept. So far as you do not put me under any form of pressure. But any gift that I suspect that may put me under pressure, I don't accept it. Do you understand? So that's it. So what are your values? So what are my values? Ask yourself your question. What are my core values? Then what do I want to achieve? What do I want to achieve? Ask your question. What do I want to achieve? All right. How do I receive? How do I receive? Sorry, I'm coming. So, how do I receive? How do I react under pressure? All of these things, all of these questions, you must ask them. How do I react under pressure? You must ask this question.